Hey, South Shore family. I want to give you a quick update on how Regathering is going. We've been together since May 31st, and every Sunday has been really sweet, really incredible. But there's one negative thing I want to talk about with you, and that negative thing is this. We're missing so many of you. So many of our worshiping family have chosen not yet to come back to church. So I want to give you 5 reasons why you should come back to church and come back soon. Number 1 reason is this: it's safe. We are above and beyond what's required of us in terms of sanitization. So this building gets sanitized in between each service on Sundays. We change which pews are blocked and open between services, so you are the only one who sits in your seat on a Sunday. We don't provide 6 feet of space. We're able to provide around 9 feet of space between you and the people in front of you and behind you. And then we're keeping with the regulations of walking in and walking out, not gathering in the building to socialize. So if you are going to the grocery store, to any store, out to eat, to the hair salon, your church exceeds the sanitization that you will find in any of those public spaces. So I want you to come back because it's safe. A second reason for you to come back to church is because the inconveniences are minor. One inconvenience is wearing a mask. No one's in love with wearing masks, but it's doable. It's certainly doable. And the benefits of gathering, even with masks, far outweigh the alternative. Another big inconvenience is the fact that we're not able to provide childcare right now. And we want to do that. Childcare for us is not babysitting. We're putting the Word of God into the hearts and minds of your kids. But until that point, bring your kids back to church with you. I know that might seem like a daunting task, but think about it this way. If you went to church as a child, you probably did not have a children's church program that you went to. Instead, you sat through the worship and you sat through the sermon, and your mom slipped you Werther's Originals and you did a word find, and it was all good. So bring your kids with you. We don't mind the noise. It'll be a challenge, but the benefits far outweigh the alternative. A third reason for you to come back to church: it's good for us. We are less of a church without you. We miss your face, your voice, your stories, and we have a mission to complete together. That mission is to make disciples for Christ from people on the South Shore and beyond. And we need you present for us to be able to accomplish that mission. A fourth reason for you to come back to church: it's good for your family. For sure, discipling your family starts in the home, but your church is an indispensable part of the spiritual growth of your family. And so we need you to be back here. It's good for your family. Fifth and final reason: it's good for you. If quarantine has taught us anything, it's that isolation is devastating for our spiritual health and for our emotional health. And so coming back into the building, seeing people, telling stories, catching up, those things feed your soul. And then when you join in worship and we sit in the Word together, God does sweet things in the healing of our souls. So we want you to be back here with us just as soon as possible. Don't let fear or anxiety or inconvenience or apathy keep you away from your faith family. But instead, have confidence in the sanitization that we're providing, and also find joy in all the benefits that come from being back with your church family. And I hope you will reserve your spot and be in a seat this coming Sunday. I miss you. I can't wait to see you. I love you, and I'll see you soon.
Call me deeper.